Hey, I'm Sammy, and this is Glitchless Chaos. This is all about where I'm raising kids, loving my neurodivergent husband, building a business, writing books, and keeping life interesting. If you feel like you're balancing it all too, then you came to the right place. Let's get into it. Okay, so today I want to talk about what people always ask me. What does normal look like? And honestly, normal is a loose term around here. Because if you've listened to the first episode, you know that we have a full house. And if you didn't, please just go back and listen. We have 3 kids, 4 dogs, 2 cats, and 1 ferret. And if I didn't mention that in the first episode, well, I'm mentioning it now. And sorry about that. But honestly, I know I have a making of a mini zoo. And it's quite chaotic around here. Because first thing in the mornings, we have to let dogs out, bring them back in, feed water actually all the animals. Make sure all the kids have all of their things, and it's just go, 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 go all morning long during the week. And on the weekends, we have to do the same thing, except for we don't have to take the kids to school. So that's the only plus side on the weekends. And Mondays, because where my kids go to school is 4-day school week. So that is a plus. But normal is flexible around here. So that's the upside of the word normal, is the flexibility to it for me. One thing I did mention in the first episode was that I realized I am a house manager. And with that comes the responsibility of running a business. Not for everybody, but for me, yes, because I started my own business. That means I do the appointments, calendars, schedules, planning ahead, making sure I problem solve before problems come up. 9 times out of 10, though, one problem does happen before I can actually see it, which when that happens, I can figure out how to solve it. So that is a plus. But when you're a mom, you do have to keep up with all of those. So that's a skill that you already have. So why not learn how to turn that into a business skill? And that's what I did. And I love it. I love it. And when you add sports schedules and school activities into it, it just becomes this extraness. It becomes fun. For me, it makes my brain go an extra mile. But the only downside of it is my brain doesn't ever get to shut off. That's the only downside. It's always going. And it gets kind of overwhelming and overstimulated. And it gets kind of sad and frustrating. And there is moments where it gets hard. And another thing people don't always talk about is what it's like to be neurodivergent and being a parent. And this is one subject that a lot of people shy away from, but I'm not going to. I am going to talk about it because it's something that's hard. It really is something that's really, really hard. While managing a lot, my brain goes a mile a minute. My brain is always, okay, am I always doing something right? Or am I giving enough affection? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? It's constantly going and it never shuts off. And there are days where I have great days where I'm constantly like, my babies are happy. My dog, my fur babies are happy. My kids are happy. Everybody is just in the best of moods. Today's one of those days. Then there are days where I'm struggling and I need to learn how to respect those rhythm days. And I'm learning. I am learning. And I'm learning how to respect that it is okay to rest and it is okay to ask for help. And sometimes productivity is in rest. And I know I talked about in the first episode, but it is okay. I promise it is okay to rest. And my kids are actually the ones that are teaching me that. They tell me all the time, Mommy, I will do it. You rest. I see that you're tired. And I know I don't give a lot of, I actually do. I do give a lot of kudos to my husband. I say it a lot of times to a lot of people. But my comfort blanket, or my emotional support husband, he does a lot. He makes sure a lot of things get done when I can't. And he's the best. I'm telling you, he is the absolute amazing. He helps out a lot. Now, let's talk about let's talk about the animals for a minute. My dogs are okay. I have a pit bull boxer mix. You would think because she's a pit bull, she's our boxer, she's mean. No, she's terrified of our ferret. Terrified. She's terrified of everything. And we call her our old lady. She has an old lady bark. We love her to death. We've had her for, I think she's 12. I can't remember her exact age. She's amazing. We love this old lady. Her bark finally matches her age. We love her. Our next oldest animal, he is my oldest child's dog. He literally is a mix of everything. He is the sweetest thing ever, and we call him the escape artist. No matter what we do, he can either dig his way or jump his way out of everything. And he is the smallest animal we have, like the shortest dog we have. Not the smallest animal, excuse me, but he's the shortest dog we have. And he can still escape whatever my husband can build. The only thing he can't escape out of is the crate that he built, and that's because of I can't remember the wire the things that he used, but the crate that he built in our house looks amazing. And again, my emotional support husband can build the coolest things. He can build the coolest things. Finally, he built something the dog could not escape from. We do have a pit bull husky mix. He's my dog, and he's the silliest thing in the world. He can tell when I'm about to have a migraine episode. He licks the side of my face that it affects, and he is very protective over Mommy. He does not like anybody around Mommy when Daddy is not home, except for the kids. But he has the husky personality, but the pit bull coarse fur and the husky fur, it's so weird, but he's silly. And our youngest dog is my husband's dog, and she is she likes to be snuggled like a person. It is the most hilarious thing in the world. She actually thinks she's a human, and I love it. Our cats are huge. We should have named both of them Garfield 1 and Garfield 2. They are, and we don't overfeed them. That's the funniest part. They're just huge. It's hilarious. And one's super furry. The other one looks just like Garfield. And his name isn't. It's not Garfield. We should have named him Garfield, but we didn't. Then there is our ferret. She is the sweetest thing. Oh, we love her to death. And I know, it's the making of a mini zoo. They all have their own personalities. They all are their own little quirky things. Some days it is so quiet in our house, you wouldn't even think that we have animals. And other days, it's like, where can we escape for quietness? It's insane. Plus side is nobody can really sneak up to our house because the smallest dog, he is the best alarm system in the whole wide world because you breathe wrong and he alerts the entire house. That's the good thing about small dogs. They bark. He's hilarious. I love him. I really, really do. My house might not be quiet at all times, but it's fulfilling and it's amazing. And I wouldn't ask for a different place. I really wouldn't. Now, when life gets so loud, which often it happens, it really does. I do lean into coming into my office and reading reading one of my books or writing or getting my weighted blanket and curling up to my emotional support husband, who is my anchor a lot of the times. A lot of the times I come out here in my office. He has painstakingly built this thing to be my place, to be my comfort. So I like to read, write. I don't really play games out here. Sometimes I play if I play games, that's in the house. I will do video games with the kids in the house if it's just too much. But if I want to shut everything out, I come out here and I shut the world out. This is my place of quiet, and he painstakingly built this place for me to shut everything out and be me. And I will forever be grateful for that. It's amazing. I am happy with where I'm at in life, and I love it. And that actually helps my brain reset. It helps my body reset. It helps my nervous system reset. It helps me reset. So resetting is my brain's medicine, my nervous system's medicine. It's medicine for me. I don't know how better else to say it. I don't. Right now, my brain, it has a lot of happy tabs open. I'm happy for my kids. I love my kids. God, I love my kids. My animals, they're silly. And my emotional support husband, I like calling him that. I told him I called him that, and he always gives me the silliest looks. So I like calling him that. I think it's fun, and it suits him very well, actually, especially conversations. It's hilarious, but they have a lot of tabs open, and no matter what, how many tabs you have open, how much you have going on up here and around you, you're not alone. You're never alone. Just remember, you always have somebody here, whether it be me, whether it be anybody. Even if you don't physically have somebody and you have to listen to me, listen. I'll always be here for you. And if you enjoyed what you're hearing or seeing, or if you enjoyed hanging out with me today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And honestly, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I actually really enjoyed you guys hanging out with me. And remember, I'm Sammy. This is Glitchless Chaos, where I've kept it real. Remember, I love you, and I'll see you next time.